Hello, everybody, and welcome to Toffee Bluecast. This is a biggie, so get ready and stay with us. We are live now over on X. Plenty of you on there. If you comment on X, your comments will come up from X or the links there. If you do want to come over to the YouTube, because we have loads of regular Toffies that are probably just YouTubers in the YouTube comments. So you can come over to YouTube or you can just comment from over and watch it over on X. It is also on Facebook. Our Facebook account has only got like 30 Toffee Bluecasters on it because we've only just started it up. But if you are on Facebook and you do look up Toffee Bluecast, we're on Facebook. And we'd like to have you on there because we've got, 12,000 people on Twitter. We've got 6,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel. So it'd be nice if we could build that Facebook up as well. So do go and follow us on all those things. If you haven't hit that subscribe on here, please do so. We want to get to 10,000 before the season's finished. That would be a good achievement. And that's all the advertising I'm going to do for that because we just want you to get beyond the Toffee Bluecast. But now, let's get into the biggest game of the season, people. It is the biggest game of the season. And I've got to do a bit of talking to Paul, I tell you. I've got to be like Rocky's coach here tonight because Paul, I've already heard him a little bit scared of the derby. And I feel like I don't know why he's scared because he's got me. He's got me at the side of him, people. Do you know what I mean? Why would you be scared when you've got the Italian stallion who actually does support Everton, by the way? Rocky does. Why would you be scared when you got me at the side of you? You're not ready.
You are.
Come on. It's the derby. It's the best game ever. It is the best game ever. You know, if you're gonna get to the top of the mountain, if you're gonna be the best, you've got to win the derby, and that's what we're gonna do. I'm telling you, I love this game. I really do love this game. And you know what? I get it. And let us know in the comments what you think of the derby. I'll keep one glove on because I need to type with this. I get it because if you lose the derby with how much I want to win it, it'll break me. But if you win the derby, oh my days, the joy, especially after how much money they've spent. If you win the derby, come on, it's the derby. Do you know what? We ain't got a bad team now. We haven't got a bad team for the derby. I'm actually a bit more confident now with the team that we've got. Come on, Paul, talk to me. What's your feelings on the derby? In the comments as well, let us know. How do you feel when this game approaches? It's the night before the big match. How are you feeling on this derby?
I hate it. It's rank. I hate it. It's the worst game of the year. It's shocking. It's just, and it's not even being scared. It's just.
Are you bluffing though? Like, let us know in the comments as well. Are you bluffing? Are you saying you hate it, but really you are excited a little bit because you've got the chance of winning the derby?
No, it's a chore. It's an absolute chore, especially away. You know, there's a little bit of optimism.
That's even better
at home, but. God, away, it's just it's so painful because
yes, Emma.
It's not just us against them, it's us against them, the ref, the VAR,
us against the world.
Oh God Almighty! I really don't like it. And there's been plenty of seasons that I've said to me, I'm not watching it. No, I refuse, and I end up watching it, and then the same freaking thing happens afterwards. So, you know. I really don't like it. So that's why I posted on X today. I said, come and join us tonight. And we've got lots of people in already. So thank you.
Yes,
I'm like Eltel. It does my head in, and I'm just looking for positivity off people because I hate it. I absolutely hate it. And them. Oh God!
I'm not, like I say, I get it's different. People feel different about this game, and I've seen it. I've seen some comments on X. I think it was Lee earlier on, who's been on the channel before. He says he hides behind his cushion on the sofa. But I get it. It's a big game. It's a massive game, and I don't like cop-out. It's more like hardcore. So I get it because what we're gonna get if we lose is gonna be humiliating. So much crap. They're just going to go over the top. And even more so, the reason that they're going to go over the top is because last time we played them at home in the derby, they couldn't beat us. And then at their ground, it took an offside goal for them to beat us as well. So,
yeah, we get shafted every single time. It just feels like we get shafted, and this is decades. This is decades of just like, that's why we look back at the likes of, and I know we won there during COVID or whatever, but it's why we keep looking back at Kanchelskis, sort of
I
playing
put that video up, didn't I? Yeah.
and us doing well and winning there and stuff. That's one of the reasons why it's just so painful, because it's just longevity. It's just been very painful. And we always seem to be on the thin end of the wedge, really.
Nick Carr's like, I hate them. Can't eat stomach churns. I'll be having a big roast dinner just before it. All confident. I'm not going to get broken hearted until I've got a reason to get broken. Warriors thrive off this opportunity. If you're the best fighter, you want to beat people like this, I'm telling you. And I'm ready for this. I am absolutely ready for this. And I'm sick and tired of them being crap and getting away with it. Other teams letting them get away with it. I mean, this season, they've been diabolical. They conceded 2 against Newcastle with 10 men. Let me point that out. Newcastle had 10 men and they was 2-0 up and they conceded 2. And then they scored a late goal, as you said. Typical them. They haven't been. I mean, you watched them the other day. Was it yesterday or the day before? Last minute goal by Van Dijk as well. That was lucky as well, because the other team as well have brought 2 goals back again.
I had noticed the score. Yeah, I didn't watch it.
No, I just think that to be 2-0 up, Paul, and conceding 2 goals is a bit of a. There must be a little bit of a weakness there to be conceding 2 goals every time they've gone 2-0 up. So
yeah, and that's probably what's most annoying, to be honest, is the fact that they've won every game despite that. So they have got a tendency supposedly to have 1 or 2 weaknesses, 1 or 2 soft spots at the moment. And look, we're a better team now than we were last time we played them, and we drew with them, did we? Or was the away one second, something like that? Anyway, we are a better team. We are a better team now than we were last season. So it's just, we've got to be able to take the chances that we do get, and cleanly as well. So we don't get shafted by officials, which seems to be all the time.
You're looking at better team than Liverpool. We're the best team in the Premier League, mate. We are absolutely sensational. And you wait until we start talking about our players later on. That'll get your confidence up. I am going to be your Mr. Miyagi of the night, Paul, and I'm going to get you ready for this fight, because I'm telling you, by the time we finish this channel, you'll be turning around, smashing one of those pictures and putting that top on and ready to play tomorrow, mate, because we're going to have them. We're going to have them tomorrow. We are. It's 12:30 as well, so we've just got to wake up and it'll be there.
Well, that's something else. That is something else. That I think that can be a bit of a pain generally for teams, but I think that could be a plus thing for us. I think Jagielka's equaliser, last kick of the game. Well, not last kick of the game. Jagielka's goal. I'm pretty sure that was a 12:30 kickoff that day. To be honest,
there you go. Positives already.
You never know.
Already getting a little bit more positive out of you there. Here, you straight away pooing your pants, and now you're talking about Jagielka's screamer. Start getting a couple of them. You don't need to be scared. I'll take a Jagielka goal all day long, though. I wonder who would be the player to score the Jagielka. Well, Tarkowski's were very similar, wasn't it?
Keane.
Tarkowski's was similar as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah.
In the draw that we won.
But Keane from 50 yards away is probably more likely.
Well, so it's going to be interesting, because we're going to talk about Everton's team at the minute. Unfortunately, we don't get a Liverpool fan on the channel. I just don't do it. I don't even ask. Some have asked me and I've said no. I can't be asked to hear about you. Right. But we do look at their team, unfortunately. So I've got to put a bit of crap on the screen, people. I do apologise for the poo-poo that you might see on the screen right now. But Paul, what have we got? What are we coming up against? I mean, they spent a lot of money, haven't they?
Well, here we go. Let's have a gander. I'm just getting that on. That I watched the press conference before, and
Yes, Gary Wilson.
I watched the press conference before, and I was a bit disappointed with how cop-out heavy the questions were. To be honest, I don't know
Yeah, I
whether
know. I thought that as well.
that's just me,
No,
but
yeah, no, it isn't just you. I thought that.
and I
Even
don't.
Moyes
Yeah,
was he bit on that because Moyes said
yeah.
they was asking questions about all the players that they've signed. And I'm thinking, this isn't a Liverpool press. I don't want to hear about them. Tell us that how they're doing, but don't start going into they've got this, that, and the other. And David Moyes said on it, he said, "I'm going to focus on my team. If I was worrying about them too much, I wouldn't be doing my job." That's what he basically said, didn't he?
Yeah.
And too many
Well,
questions on Liverpool in the press.
I don't mind Vinny O'Connor, to be fair, for what Sky have got, but I know obviously he's got a job to do and everything else, but they couldn't try hard enough to get Moyes to say something about Isak, just so they could sort of play that over and over again. It was so frustrating. In fact, if anyone, Julia Bold was the one who was asking Everton questions. And I think Moyes probably appreciated that because that's what we wanted to hear about. There wasn't a lot of news in terms of injuries and that sort of stuff.
No,
Mentioned a little bit about Branthwaite.
I think
like that, but nothing out of the ordinary. I don't think.
here's two things for you. I do think, first of all, I think he said they asked about Branthwaite and Mikalenko, will they be available? And Moyes said they could be. He said we'll see. So I wouldn't be surprised if Branthwaite might be available for this. And I don't want to get you all excited for no reason, but Moyes said we'll see. Whether that's about Mikalenko or Branthwaite, I don't know. But they then asked a question about Michael Keane. He's been playing so well, it'd be hard to drop. Michael Keane's been fantastic, by the way. Just needs to keep it up because he struggles with consistency last season. But Branthwaite's available. I'm interested on that to see whether Branthwaite would come in if he's fit, whether Moyes would want to use him. Second of all, what I was going to say is this is an interesting one. We've not done this on the show before. If you was at the press, I was thinking, Paul, when I was watching the press conference, I wonder if I could get a Toffee Bluecast badge and ask a question.
Oh yeah.
So I heard when I was listening to the press conference with David Moyes, I was hearing my voice asking him a question. Here's a question. Here's one for you. People in the comments get involved. You'll like this. If you got to be in the press conference and you got to ask David Moyes one question today, what would your question have been? So I'll let Paul go first what his question would have been. I'll give my question, and people in the comments, I want to hear what your question would have been to David Moyes. We'll chuck a few on the screen. Paul, so this is your moment, Paul, right? You've got your badge. You're in there.
Yeah.
With the pressers. So go on. How would you do it?
Is it one of those questions that he's going to answer, or
you can say anything?
Any question, and just presume that he'll answer it.
So you're in. This is your moment.
I'd get him to tell us who's our biggest weapon. Who is our biggest weapon, and who are you going to pit them against? Do you know, for tomorrow, that would be the thing for me. So
yeah, and
straight away we pick out a weakness for them, and who's our main guy. And you might say Grealish, you might say Ndai, he might even say Beto. Who knows? But where are we aiming our main attacks from, and who are we going after?
That's a good question. He'd have to tell you that privately though, because he'd say, "I'm not going to reveal my cards like he did on."
Well, I'm not going to tell it to you.
Yeah, because he did say to someone today. One of the questions was like, "How are you going to go about hurting Liverpool?" Basically, and Moyes said, "Yeah, well, they'd just listen and they'd know." So he couldn't. That wasn't the best question, right? So my question.
That. Rod, brilliant.
I'll probably wear the same top. It's got polo in.
Who's our biggest?
Right, David Moyes.
Well,
You're right, David Moyes. It's Dan from Toffee Bluecast reporting in. Just want to ask you: do you hate cop-outs? Do you think the gobshites? And have you got a secret passion inside to absolutely want to smash these up? Then obviously we'd wait for the question back. What do you think he'd say? Do you think he'd say? He can't say it, but he wants to secretly smash these up, doesn't he, Paul? Know what I mean?
Oh God, yeah.
Everyone hates
Yeah,
cockroaches.
he owes him plenty.
Was that a good question?
Yeah, of course.
I wanted to go into
like
how he feels.
You want him to go full Dan, don't you?
Yeah, I do want him to just come out of his shell. That's what my question was like. Chuck a couple of questions on the screen, Paul. What have we got there? I felt like it was good, but because I've not got Moyes to speak back to me, I don't know whether it was. You should have probably been David Moyes.
Oh, no. I wouldn't want to do the accent twice.
Yeah, good point. I tried it earlier on.
Eltel says about will you win the derby? He said, yeah. I love pause. Where does up north start?
That's a good question.
You might say it via road name, to be fair. Or there was a few different ones. I'm trying to find one or two others. Paul did say that before, where he was on TikTok. Moyes' mouth was moving, but it sounded like you, Dan.
You haven't seen that, have you, Paul? Yet? Have you not seen that?
I haven't seen it yet. Go on TikTok after this, everybody. I will.
Yeah, some people haven't got TikTok. Fair enough. If you don't like it, that's fair enough. But on the Toffee Bluecast TikTok, they asked Moyes a question, and I let them ask him a question, and then after they asked him a question, I cut David Moyes' voice out and put my voice in instead to give my answer on TikTok, and 100 people liked it. They found it pretty funny. Some coplites started jumping on it and crying, but there you go. Must have rattled a few cages, but it's a good TikTok. So if you've seen it,
right. These have been on the screen far too long. So we're just going to say anything about these because I don't want to say too much. But if that is what they've got, I thought whoever's playing right back, I thought he was a centre. So I don't know whether it's just Flash Score being rubbish, but
no. I have unfortunately. I am that sad that I force myself to watch these because I'm like that scout that goes and watches them before we play them. And, well, not scout, just I do it for David Moyes. Szoboszlai has been playing right back because they like him to move into the middle quite a lot.
Oh,
so
yeah.
He plays that right back position, basically like James Garner plays the right back position, but he can move into the middle. He often goes in the middle and they play with a back three there, Paul, which is...
Well, I'd love that.
Be a back three.
I'd love that. I'll tell you what, we've got people who can move quick with the ball, and if the space is in that sort of left forward, left wing area, we could eat that up. We really could.
Now they have sometimes what they do is that Szoboszlai, they'll move him into the centre later on, and they'll bring Bradley on right back or Frimpong on right back, and they'll change it up and they'll bring a new right back on and move him into the centre of midfield. Kirkes has been playing sometimes and has been on the bench sometimes. He hasn't been playing that well. Now, he's fantastic at Bournemouth, Kirkes, but he hasn't, I don't want to say this because he'll probably score against us to say this, he hasn't been as good as he has for Bournemouth for Liverpool yet. So, right back and left back, it's something that we could get at. And we know Konate and Van Dijk did struggle against Beto when we played the derbies. The defence isn't that strong at the minute. Hence, letting 2 goals in against Newcastle with 10 men. Also, letting 2 goals in their last game as well. So,
well, I like the fact that we've got a bit of balance and a bit of attacking on both sides of the pitch now. Which whatever they've got at full back doesn't really matter. I think it's more about what we do when we've got the ball, and if we can attack on the left and on the right, then they're being stretched a little bit. And then if you got Beto banging heads, in the centre, whoever it be, we presume Beto if it's not Barry. If Beto's going to bang heads in the middle, then straight away their back four is going to have one or two issues to deal with. So. Oh God, that was almost a bit of positivity from me then, didn't it?
Oh, God. I was literally going to bang that door against you. You was getting too positive. Then calm you down. You're getting more positive than me.
Yeah.
But this is why I say to you. I think when you first think about it, you think to yourself, "Oh, the derby," and it just makes you go negative because you don't want to lose it because it's the biggest game. But when you do look into things like we do on this channel, when you break things down. It's not as scary as it may seem. And like you've just said, the right back, Slobosai, if he plays there, is gettable. Also, when they brought Bradley on, they did concede the last goal from down that side as well when I watched them in the Champions League. Kirkaz hasn't bedded in yet, and the two centre-backs do struggle. And you've also going to have better on the two centre-backs and Dewsbury Hall in that number 10 position. Dewsbury Hall maybe running at Canate, who I feel could do a bit of damage against them as well. So
yeah,
defence is definitely something that we need to exploit.
Yeah, and I suppose if you look at where are we? If you look at sort of what they've had lately, if they've got the right one on. Sorry, bear with us. Oh, get off. Just looking at what their results have been like lately is all.
Does it worry you that they might play Isaac? Because Isaac has been good against us for Newcastle sometimes. No.
No. I think we're better than we were. I don't think. I mean, he's still a very good player, but I mean, look at me now. If we can score tomorrow, but either I think the new lad that they've got is pretty good as well. So it's all about what we do. I'm just sort of looking. Sorry, bear with us.
Paul says Isaac starts tomorrow. Do get your comments loading in. We do like to shut the comments on the screen. There's loads of toffees in the comments. Do interact with us. We are going to want your lineup in a minute, your Everton lineup, and we'll finish with score predictions, people. To anyone,
I'll just say him out loud. I'll just say him out loud because I don't want to show too much of them anyway. So they had the 3-2 against Atletico. What was it? 7 minutes in or something, they get the winner. Burnley penalty last minute or something. Burnley had a man sent off. 1-0 against Arsenal, the 3-2 against Newcastle. Newcastle had a man sent off. 4-2, first day of the season, was it against Bournemouth, where it was a 2-2 at one point. So, yeah, they're susceptible, let's say that.
They are leakers. They are leakers at the minute. But they have got really good attacking players. I know Wirtz ain't playing that well. He's been poor for 110 million, but you just don't want to say too much because you don't want to say that thing where you curse it and players start playing well for them. That's the problem. That's why I don't want to talk about them too much. That's why I want to focus on us. But we've spoke about them enough now because I think when you start saying players crap for them, they'll probably pop one in against you. So we'll just not worry about them. All we need to focus on is what we're going to do. They're cop-hearts, they're God sharks. We don't care. Let's start
saying players who are crap for us, and that might work. Maybe that'll work.
Yeah, good reverse psychology. Right, here we go then. So let's have a look at our team. Oh, that's not the one. Do you think our lineup's going to be hard, Paul, or not?
Not too hard. I suppose the only way it would change will be if Branthwaite or Miko are fit again. Do you know what I mean? You're looking at Salah on their right hand side, aren't you? Who he's going to be up against? You know, Jimmy Garner or Mikolenko. I mean, Miko's had a couple of good games against him as well, I think. So there's no reason why he wouldn't have another one, but it's about who's fit. If neither of them are fit, then you would imagine it would be the same. I think it will be, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be. It depends, like you say, who is available. That'll be the trickery part. Who are we going for in goals? Should we go? Do you know? Happy birthday to Neville Southall, by the way. I did put a really good video of him on the TikTok.
What was that? 68.
Absolutely. You know what, Paul? I didn't get the Neville Southall era, so I just watched stuff back, and oh my days, he's like a dolphin in goals, isn't he? He's absolute the fingertip saves that he used to do, and the run and dives top corner where you think it's going top corner.
Absolutely.
And I think some people don't realise how good he was. Absolutely sensational. And I was just going to put Southall in them by accident.
Still have him.
Pickford's good though, isn't he, as well?
Love Pickford. Love Pickford.
Good for a derby? You scared of him in a derby, or do you think he's the man for the derby?
I think he's the man for every game. I don't think he's phased. I don't think he's phased whatsoever. If anything, he gets better. He gets better the older he gets. For me,
with what he's been through England, like he can take any type of pressure, because a lot of people hate him. So when he played for England, a lot of people wanted him to fail, and to overcome all that and not fail, he's just sensational. Left back, right? What we're going to do here then, Paul? Oh.
Well, I presume Jimmy Garner's going to play, and he'll be there. And that'll be interesting as well. I'll tell you what, though, that'll be interesting as well, because obviously, Garner's not a left bagger, is he? So Salah likes to come in on sort of on his left side. So maybe that
which will be Garner's right hand side, so it could work in an advantage. That could
possibly work out quite well, but yeah. So I would say Jimmy Garner, really.
It was interesting on the press conference. There was talking about, I think Julia said about Garner playing left back and him being very versatile. And David Moyes did keep stating, yeah, he's done well left back, but he's a really good centre midfielder. That's what Moyes said. He's a really good centre midfielder. He didn't want people to start thinking this left back position is his position, because Moyes obviously clearly sees him as a good centre mid. So it'd be interesting to see if Mykolenko is available, because then it makes it a lot more complicated to pick out your centre midfielders. Right, who are we going here?
Well, it was a little one or two little interesting comments, to be fair. Michael Keane's played well, so if Branthwaite is fit, do you throw him in? I think probably I would.
Keane or Michael Keane?
Well, yeah, maybe either. I mean,
Roy Keane could play centre back, couldn't he?
Keane's done a very good job for what we want him to do. I suppose it's that argument about, do you bring Branthwaite back? Is that too soon? Is he fit? Moyes doesn't give anything away, so we don't know for certain, and so neither do Liverpool, and that's the point. So if Branthwaite is fit, then I'll play Branthwaite.
You'd put Branthwaite in for Tarkowski or Michael Keane?
Keane.
Yeah, same as me. And that, do you know what? Some people don't need to start making getting angry for no reason, thinking people are against Michael Keane just because you put Branthwaite in against him.
Not at all. That's his role. That's Keane's role. Yeah. So he's come in while Branthwaite has been unfit. He's done a fantastic job. He goes back to where he was. Branthwaite comes in, and next time it happens, you go again. So
and even if I don't think this would happen, because I think Branthwaite's a goat, but even if Branthwaite's form dipped and he needed coming out, at least then Michael Keane is coming in real good form this time. So I know I've called Michael Keane out for being poor when he has been poor, but I'm liking Michael Keane being really good, because we've needed him to be. At a time where our fourth choice has needed to have been used, Michael Keane has come in and been fantastic, and it hasn't even been a problem. And I'm loving that. Thank God he has, because it's made us put some points on the table this season. So Michael Keane's playing well. We're all happy. But if Branthwaite's available, I think Branthwaite would take his place.
His job.
So an interesting one on that.
This is his job.
Yeah, exactly. Tarkowski then. Some people do this Tarkowski thing where they say, Tarkowski's been crap and Michael Keane's better than him. But I really do think he gets a bit of crap, Tarkowski, when he shouldn't. Yeah, he has the odd bad game, but he's a lot more consistently good than what he is bad, Tarkowski. Yeah,
and Emma mentions there about, would there be a world of Branthwaite playing left back? It's not something I would. I'd look to do. I think if you had to, for whatever reason, because James Garner or Miko were injured, or Asnu or whatever, then you had no options. Then maybe fair enough.
But he has played left back before.
He has, yeah. I still think it would probably end up feeling a bit like a three at the back, though, wouldn't it?
It'd be two massive left back and right backs, wouldn't it?
It would be like the twin. It'd be like the twin tower, the two towers, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
one at either
it would.
post, near post, far post for corners. Awesome. That would be amazing.
Set
But
pieces would be
it's not something
fantastic.
I would throw in, to be fair.
Right. So right back, who are we going for?
Well,
We just
Jake,
spoke about him, didn't we? Yeah.
Jake, yeah.
We just spoke about him. It's got to be Jake. Do you know what? He played fantastic last game as well. He really did look like he was confident. That's the key word. He looked like he was in control of defending. I really liked the way he played last game. Right. So that's our defense. It's good because that's not our strongest defense, but I still feel like it's a strong defense. Do you feel the same?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can't. I don't think you can knock it. I mean, our history shows us that in the past we've not been happy with Keane because there's been one or two calamities. I think he would probably admit that himself, but he's in good form at the moment. And that three in the centre, Pickford, Tarkowski, and usually Branthwaite, has been absolutely solid for us.
Yeah, I
You know what I mean?
agree.
So that's if anything, that's the most vital part for us. We can build on a foundation of being strong at the back, hopefully.
With the fact that we're that strong at our weakest, because there we've not got a right back, although Jake O'Brien seems to be our right back, and we've not got a left back, but I'm still confident with that defence. I think that says it all.
Mm.
We're going to move on to centre midfield now. I mean, I'm going to put this guy in straight away, Garner Gay, because I don't feel like that's the debate, is it?
No.
He's been fantastic, hasn't he, Garner Gay? Really good. Good in the
He's
air
one of
as
the.
well. I'm surprised how good he is in the air.
I think he's in the top three names on the team sheet first. I would have thought, along with Pickford and Grealish
as well. See if he has a shot on the edge of the box again. He did last game and it went miles over.
I know, yeah. Well, sometimes it's on target, but not very often. I'd like him to get in the box first, if that was at all possible.
Wonder what celebration Garner Gay's going to do, because he's not going to do the Cobra anymore, Dan Dumas. So,
he's gone. Yeah, I'll have to something else.
So this is I feel
in the comments.
By the way, people, do get your lineups in. We are going to read your lineups out. We want your lineups. We're going to go through your lineups after we've done ours, and then we'll do score predictions. So this is just a massive get you involved pre-match talk. This is it. So I've seen all over X, because we do engage with the Everton fans a lot, some people saying, which is, I can understand it, that they would bring Mr. Roll in for Irabunum. Merlin Roll. So some people are saying I'd play Merlin Roll over Irabunum. So you've got Irabunum and Merlin Roll. Who are you going for, Paul?
I'd still go for Tim.
Would you?
I'd start with Tim. Yeah.
One thing I've noticed about Tim is he does like fade away in games. I think he has a good first 20 minutes with loads of energy, and then after that he seems to die away and teams seem to overpower through the middle. I don't know.
Well, he's got a booking in him as well. So I would start Tim just because of familiarity with the other players on the pitch at the moment, and keep Merlin probably for the hour mark if Tim can get that far.
I'd love to see Merlin in the derby, though. Merlin in the derby, because he's big in here as well. So
you'll get it. You'll get him, though. You will get him,
Yeah.
but also as well, physicality, the size of Tim, he's a unit. I think in that first half battle, which is huge, you know, you can't win it in the first half, but you can certainly lose it. Bit of physicality in the middle, because we know what the derby's like. I think is going to be important.
He's quite good on the ball, Irabunum, as well. He's powerful, so it's big.
Yeah.
If Mikalenko does play, as we spoke on earlier on, I think James Garner would come there, and Mikalenko obviously there. I think Irabunum wouldn't get in over James Garner if James Garner was available to play centre mid.
But in some ways as well, though, I kind of like the idea of Irabunum being in, and if there is a change later on, Garner can. I just in some ways of what's happened with the last few games, Garner not being the centre man next to Garner Gay, I think has helped us a little bit because I think we've got plenty of strong midfielders. To be
I
honest,
think Garner links up well with Grealish as well because Garner's quite good with his feet. So you are getting some nice passing down that left hand side.
Yeah. So he's being
And
able to affect the game from different places on the pitch, really. So
I did notice as well, I can't remember who it was to. It might have been Tibet. There was a ball that Garner put straight through to Beto, like ping. Garner has got that capability in this position where if he just get the ball with a bit of time here, he will look to put Beto through on that one-on-one run with the goalkeeper. So you might see that, people, if he does play there, because Garner he's got that pinging ball where he can thread it through. We've seen it. So I like that as well.
Oh my God, have you seen that bet, by the way?
No.
12 to 5 for Tarkowski to get booked. Get booked in the first half, I'd imagine.
It's going to be interesting to Tarkowski because Tarkowski did get a lot of grief from that derby just for making a tackle, winning the ball and following through. But he did get a lot of grief in that derby. So I think he'll know that a lot of eyes will be on him in the derby. So it's going to be interesting to see whether he still goes in all guns blazing or isn't his normal self.
I mean, Alcaraz is always, is always
he'll be good
as well. Next to Garner Gay, he'll throw himself around a little bit. I just think
some good options.
I just think physicality will be a good thing in the first half, and Tim's got it. I know he's not got he's got some people who aren't his biggest fan. I just think Merlin's only played like 20 minutes as well, and he might be a good ball player. I just think we can utilise him in the second half of the game.
Be interesting to see what he's doing in training as well. Some of these, if they've done well in training, Moyes might be willing to give him a chance. Right, so I want your body, so let's jack. Here is the man, Jack Grealish. I don't want his body, but I've got my
lots of people
body,
who do.
Yeah, well, yeah, there is.
Want his calves. Everyone's got calf crazy.
Yeah, he has got big calves, to be fair. He's a machine, and we all love him. He's made a difference to us this season, and I do feel that our wingers are the players that excite me for this game because I think Jack Grealish in a derby, I just can't wait. But I'm getting this feeling at the minute where I'm thinking I'm falling in love with this man, Jack Grealish, but then I feel like I'm leaving this man, Iliman Ndiaye, out, who's just as good. So I don't know who to love more, Paul, Iliman Ndiaye or Jack Grealish.
Well, I don't know. I don't think we have this very often, but you're allowed to love more than one.
Yeah. Well, I think I even love Tyler Dibbling and wouldn't mind seeing him as well. So I've gone from, if you was to be on the Toffee Bluecast, as you all know, because you've been regulars for a long time, about 2 seasons ago, I said I've got no connection with no players but Richarlison, and I didn't like any of them. And that's no offence to them. I just didn't have a connection to them where I thought they were good or where I was proud of them. And that's changed now. There's a lot of players that I really do like, which is good. Do you think that, Paul? Have you started to love a lot of these players?
Yeah. I think we like 2 types of players in particular. We love someone who puts their foot in and does a strong tackle. So most people love Tarkowski for that reason alone. And then we love someone who takes someone on. So as soon as Skillyman came in and he started doing that, there was like, whoa, someone ran forward with the ball and went past another player. We hadn't seen it for a while, to be fair. So we normally pass it sideways or hoof it forward before then. So it's those kind of players that we really like. So you Peter Reid, put a tackle in, and we loved a tricky Trev and or a Kanchelskis or whatever. So yeah, they're the main kind of players that we like.
I know. I put this as a tweet a bit ago, and someone said I was mad, but I wouldn't change these 2 wingers for any wingers in the world at the minute. I think Jack Grealish is just sensational, and he suits us. And Jack Grealish is as good as anyone on his day. He really is. He's up there with the best in the world on the day as a winger. And I don't think I'm going over the top with that, by the way, because when you look at him when he's going, even Haaland would agree he's sensational when he's at his best, Jack Grealish. And Illiman and Jai, he's like bloody Ronaldinho, isn't he, once he gets going on those dribbles. And I generally wouldn't change these two wingers for any wingers in the world. I really do like them. So talented, so dangerous as well.
They are. The only, and this is me sort of coming up, I'm just going to plateau a little bit in the fact that there's a fair chance that Jack and Illiman are going to get kicked a bit tomorrow for various reasons. And the chances are that they won't get much reward from it. You know, there will be plenty of times where there'll be a foul, but it won't be given and all that sort of stuff. It's just, it is going to happen. So I hope they're not affected by that. Do you know what I mean?
It's a bit of a...
He's been hacked down all of his career, so...
It's a bit of a reverse, really, because no disrespect to us, but in the past, we've had no skillful players or no good attacking players.
Really?
And when we've come up against teams, we've been that team that just kicks players like Njai and Grealish because that's all we can do. But now we've got the actual attacking players in this derby. And I think, like you said, Paul, I think the referee will try and not give a card for as long as he can and probably let Njai and Grealish get kicked to pieces. So I really do hope that the referee is fair with that, because they're very hard to tackle, Grealish and Njai. And if we do get the free kicks as well, people, Tarkowski, Keane and O'Brien are giants. So it'll be interesting.
I mean,
going in this number 10?
It's Dewsbury all day.
He's good, isn't he? Dewsbury Hall. I like him. You know, he seems, when I've seen him on Twitter. I mean, if I could spell his name, it would be good, wouldn't it? When I've seen him on Twitter, he seems a very genuine person, you know, and he seems like really appreciates the Evertonians, loves us, loves playing for us, very passionate with his celebrations and stuff. He's a man on a mission. He is Dewsbury Hall this season, and I love him. I'm behind him 110%.
You can't always tell unless you're actually in the circle, but you can sometimes get a vibe whether players get on with one another. And you know how Alcaraz was with Jack Harrison, however you feel about Jack Harrison. But they got on really well. Dewsbury Hall and Jack Grealish seem a little bit like that as well. And relationships like that are important in a side because it G's everyone else up. Positivity is key, as we always try to do on this show, even if it is a derby and I'm not very happy about it. But within a small group, that's massive. That is absolutely huge.
Yeah, because sometimes you see players, when I've watched Chelsea in the past with that Jackson arguing over penalties and stuff like that, sometimes you see attacking players look like they're competing against each other to do better than each other. And I don't feel like we've got that, because I think, say Dewsbury Hall made a mistake, I think Grealish would help him and get behind him and boost him back up. And
yeah,
I think we have got a supportive top three there in Njai, because Njai gets on with Grealish as well. So, yeah, I like that.
Chelsea as an example, a lot of them, and hey, if there's a Chelsea fan in the comment, let me know. But the impression that I get when they're playing for themselves, and any kind of great teamwork or support for each other is surely coincidental. Do you know what I mean? They are in.
Because they could get binned, Paul. That's why they're probably thinking we could get binned from Chelsea at any moment. So, like you say, they're just playing for the contracts there, not actually playing for the badge in the football club as much. But
might be wrong, might be wrong. But that's what it seems like from the outside, anyway. There was one. I'll tell you what, though. There was one fair shout just before we start showing people's lineups, and if you have got your own lineup as well, I've saved loads in the comments, so we're going to show them in a minute. Paul's said something before about people wingers doing more off the ball, really, and I doing more off the ball when we're out of possession. That he might go missing a couple of times in the game. You do need a bit of that. We're not Real Madrid. Do you know what I mean? We're not so good that we can just let our attacking players wander around until we get the ball back and give it to them wherever they are on the pitch. So we've still got to be a unit, and we've still got to work hard with that. But Ndai is a good tackler. I love the way that he gets his body, he gets his body in the way of the defender who's nearby, shoves his arse out and keeps hold of the ball. So, if he can, I don't want him to go too far back. I don't want him to be a right midfielder. Do you know what I mean? I almost want him to be sort of a right winger, inside right kind of attacker. But there has got to be a little bit of give and take, and you got to have that on both sides. To be fair, Jack Grealish certainly did that against. Well, he's done it in the last two games. At home certainly, because there was one time I think it was either Brighton or Villa. He actually was the last man to get a tackle in. He'd run all the way back. I think they were going to cross it in from our left hand side, and Grealish did a block, and it went out for a goal kick off one of their lads. So you've got to put the shift in, but I don't want them to be stood on the toes of the fullbacks. Otherwise I don't want us to stifle what we've got and we can use to create chances, and that's important. We've got to have a little bit of confidence that our fullbacks can do a job.
Doesn't come up with legend. I agree with you as well. It doesn't come up with legend strikers. I put Dixie Dean in there, didn't come up. Put Yakubu in there, didn't come up. Jalovic didn't come up. So we're gonna have to. We can't go with no legendary strikers, people. We're gonna have to go with what we got. Who are we going for? Are we going for Beto, Paul?
Yeah.
Basically, are we going for your striker or my striker?
No, we're going for yours. We're going for yours to start.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that, mate. Got you absolutely leashed here, mate. You know what I mean? Beto straight in.
You are, yeah. You're going for Beto. I mean, there's two ways of thinking here, but
there we go.
I think if you wanna give Van Dijk and Canate one or two bruises in the first half, then you use Beto. If you want him to come on in the second half and finish them off, then play Barry from the start. But yeah, I can't see anything other than Beto starting, to be honest.
Yeah, so that is mine and Paul's lineup. I know it take a bit longer than normal, but I feel that we hadn't done one for a while, so we've had to get stuck in. I know what you're probably thinking. You've just taken all that time on a lineup that was just the same lineup as last game. But we it was good to delve into how these players are doing, why these players are playing there, and how we feel they're performing in those positions. So yeah, I did enjoy talking about them, and we went into that, enjoyed it. So what lineups have they got? Let's have a look then, Paul. What are the Toffee Bluecasters lineups? Let us know what your lineup. What do you want this derby?
Well, they're very smart people, really. Nick's gone for what we said: Pickford, O'Brien, Tarks, Branthwaite, Mikolenko if he's playing, Garner if he isn't. He's gone for Roll next to Garner, Gay, unless James Garner is fit, and then he goes in the middle. But better up front than the three lads in behind, same as usual. Scar's back, good lad, Scar.
Yes, Scar.
Pickers, Chief O'Brien, Tarks, Kino, Garner at left back, Garner Gay, Roll, and then the three lads in behind, Big Bad Beto.
The beast, the Beto, the bull at the top.
Pause to Pickford, Zara O'Brien, Sparky Tark, God. Centre back / striker Keane, Miko the Salah, Silencer, Jimmy from Tranmere, Garner Get Ya, Man Crush Grealish, KDH, Ndai, and Beto. And then I've got Emma's emoji quiz in a second. Pickford, Miko, Branthwaite, Tarks, O'Brien, Garner, Grealish, Dewsbury Hall, Skillyman, Beto. No one's gone for Barry yet. And here's Emma.
Ooh, let me have a little zoom in. Come on.
Have a little.
You've been slacking on these, to be
fair.
Go
big, everyone. Go big.
I love that. By the way, I love that the Toffee. If anyone wants to know what makes you love the Toffee Bluecast, the fact that Toffee Brewcast brought Emma and another Toffee Bluecaster together, and they was having a McDonald's together after the game, and we're making Evertonians friends. I do really like that. That was cool.
That's so nice.
Yeah,
that was mine. So Peachy's in goal. And then we've got the giraffe, Jake. We've got Tarkovsky, and then we've got
With the ears.
Keno.
Is Keen the clown? He's a clown.
Keen's the clown.
I see. Paul calls him Keno like he's the best player in the world. I call him Michael Keane now, and I don't. I'm still waiting for him to be really good. I think he's consistently doing okay. But Emma's called him a clown there, which is funny. But who's the devil?
I'm not sure.
It's got to be James Garner. He used to play for Man United, but is that?
Oh, that's it. Yeah, sorry, it is. It's James Garner, and then you got Grealish, the legs. You got Grealish.
Yeah, good emoji for Grealish's legs.
Garner Gay is your flag, and then hang on a second. Who's the? Oh, I'm not sure. The next one's got to be Merlin, hasn't it? And then you've got
Merlin. What, the house is Merlin?
No, the one after the house is Merlin. I can't remember who the house is. Let me look on the comments. Hang on a second. I'm just finding Emma's comments. Here we go. She says wedding venue.
Oh, Dewsbury Hall wedding venue. That's a good
one. Dewsbury Hall.
Yeah, that's a good one, Emma. We're stupid, we are.
Yeah, she says she's being a bit harsh on Keane, but it's what we know him as. So that pink one got to be Dewsbury Hall, and then I've obviously lost where I was then. Where are you? There you go. And then Merlin, and then Endai, and then King Beto up front.
Yeah, so that's good. So we got it now. So it's Pickford, Peachy Bum, Big O'Brien, Giraffe, Tarkovsky, the trophy with the ears, Michael Keane. She just said he's not a clown, but it's just a good emoji. Left back, James Garner with a red devil. Grealish left wing with the legs. He's got good legs, hasn't he? Garner Gay with the flag. We all know why he gets the flag. She's gone for Dewsbury Hall wedding venue. That's a good one, new one for us. Then you've got Merlin as the wizard.
Yeah.
Merlin. And then you've got the sick ones. And Die, the guy ill. And then you've got the King Beto up top. I like that. We smashed it. I'm proud of us, Paul. We did it.
Very good. Thank everyone. And good advertising for Dewsbury Hall as well, if anyone wants to get married there.
By the way, if emojis do want to sponsor the Toffee Bluecast, we are available because Emma uses emojis more than anyone.
Indeed. Indeed. And Mackie's apple pies on us. Next time we see you post, well, we'll share one. You can get me an ice cream.
We'll all do something sometime. Trust me, we'll make it happen.
Good. It must be that time, mate. It must be that time.
Is that all the lineups?
That's all the lineup.
Right. So it is that time, people, that you've all been waiting for. If you just come on now, you come on at the best time of the show. Here we go, people. This is it. This is the Derby. This is the Spartan. This is the Italian Stallion, the Rocky. People, get ready. You know what's coming now, don't you? Let's get ready to rumble, people. It is the Derby. It's that time. It's score prediction time. So do get your score predictions in for the Derby. We know you love putting your predictions in. Whether you're on X, you can comment on X and your prediction will come in. We're going to read them all out because that's what we do. We get involved with you. Paul's going to give his prediction first. I'm going to give mine. We like the score, and we also want the goal scorers as well because we like to know what's going on in your head. So I'm going to let Paul go first. It feels big to predict, like, score predictions on Derby feels massive, doesn't it? Because it's the Derby. It is Spartan time. Right, let's do this. Paul, I'll put you first because I don't know yet. Go on, you go first. I'm thinking.
God, I hate it. Still hate it. Still hate it.
You got more positive throughout the show, though. To be fair,
I am more positive than I was, but
which wasn't hard.
all right. I'm going to say 1-1. I can't say defeat. 1-1 would be a good scoreline. I'm not as, don't look at me like that. I'm not as positive as you are, but I'm more positive than I was.
Mate, I've been licking your ass, giving you massages all the way through your channel to get you pumped up for this, and you freaking hit me with a 1-1.
Well, we'll be 1-0 up.
Decent.
What will happen is we'll be 1-0 up all the way up until the 99th minute. And then something stupid will happen where they get some sort of dodgy decision. And that's just where I live. That's just where I am in this whole scenario.
We try and get our predictions right. It is what it is. That's what you think. Some people would say a 1-1 away at that shithole is, well, at our old ground is decent. Right. Goal scorers.
Yeah. Well, our goal will be
first goal you've already said.
I had visions of Tarkowski heading in off a corner. So Tarkowski for us, and then it'll be Isak for them with some handball arse goal. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. So that's me.
Right, so that is Paul's score prediction. Scores. I said Paul and score at the same time. Then School's prediction. Right. Yeah. Sometimes say two words. Think two words at the same time, and you come out with both of them as one word. Right. Here we go. I am going to go for in this derby. I'm going to try and get this right, people. I'm taking it serious. My score prediction is 3-2 to Everton. I don't like it. It makes me feel sick saying that because it's too close. I'd like it to be 10-0. And I'm telling you how it's going to go right now.
God.
We're going to score the first goal, and the first goal is going to come from Beto. He's just going to unlock them early. We'll put him through. He'll do one of those driving runs from nowhere. Beto will score the first, yeah. Dewsbury Hall will score the second as they try and come back and get another goal. And they'll score one just before half-time. And for them to score the one, it'll probably be, I'd say, Gakpo, yeah? So we've gone in at half-time with 2-1, right? They've come out, all guns blazing second half. We score as they're attacking us. And I'm going to go for Njai. He's going to score to make it 3-1. So second half, Njai scores to make it 3-1. Then I want them to score their goal to make it 3-2 at the very end. Otherwise, it's going to be scary if they score it quick. Because
otherwise, it'll be scary. That's scary as well.
Yeah, but I'd rather it stay 3-1, Paul, to at least like 90th minute, and then them score in the extra time. But yeah, it could be a 0-0 and a 1-0. You never know. But that's how I see it going, people, and that's very specific. But I would like us just to get 2-0 up early. But I do feel if we got 2-0 up early, they'd come back at us with something. That's why I've gone 3-2. It's not a bad one, is it?
No, oh God! I mean,
they are leaking goals, by the way, people. Some people say 3-2 in the derby. That's mad. Well, I've seen Newcastle score 2 goals past them with 10 men. I've watched frigging Atletico Madrid come back and score 2 goals against them last game. So they are leaking goals. So for me to say 3 goals against them, it's possible. Trust me, I watched them, and we're good attacking. Right. What have we got in the comments? What are they saying? Are they agreeing with us? Paul's gone 1-1. I've gone 3-2.
Your predictions just made me feel physically sick.
But what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do?
No, I'm not having a go. I'm just sort of saying, if I've got to go, yeah. If it ends like that, if it ends well, then obviously it's worth it.
Bear with me a second.
This is. Also we've got. It seems like we've got some fans, other fans in here as well. Yeah, God, I'll have a heart attack with 10 minutes to go. God, yeah, arse goal, not half. Hey, cat, yeah. So chances are it will be. There's loads of there are lots of scores. So let's throw you on and see what you've gone for. See who you agree with more. Pete's gone 1-1. Yeah, I'm with you, Pete. Emma's gone, fuck it, 3-1. Why not? I hope we get the 3 first. She's gone for Dewsbury Hall, Grealish, and Ndai for the goal scorers. Scout says 2-1 us, Beto and Dewsbury Hall. Nick's more in my camp of 0-0. It'll be, if it's boring and nothing happens, yeah, that's more like the game I'd prefer to watch, I think. Rod's gone, fuck it, 3-0. Grealish hat-trick. Yeah. Oh, you know what? If he did a Sheedy to the cop, apart from him probably getting a 3-match ban or something, we would love him even more. James Graham said 3-1. They get their goal in the 96th minute. Hey, Eugene, I feel more confident now. 4-1 Everton, Grealish hat-trick, and Beto. Pooter's got a feeling, 1-0 Blues. Pause. Here we go, pause. Liverpool 3, Everton 6. I mean, get the DVD ready. Verti sacked twice for
history,
them.
baby.
Keane, Tarky, Beto, 2 for Ndai, Pickford penalty. Awesome. Can't wait. Danny's gone 1-1 Ndai. Scar went 2-2. Jimmy Garner and Ndai. Someone probably gets a red card. Yeah. Ooh, I don't even want to say who might. Hopefully one of their lot, but it's highly unlikely. 1-0. 1-1. Beto is Pete's goal scorer for us. Roy's in, 1-0 for us. And Doyley, 2-2. Ndai and Roll. O'Brien, 2 own goals. Oh, God. You were doing so well, Doyley. Here we go. Where are we? Oh, yeah. There we go. Squeaky bums. Yeah, 1-0. 1-0 will be amazing.
Like it.
Dan was just going for a lap.
Yeah, literally
get some energy.
I had someone was knocking on my door. I got blood all over my hand. Someone was knocking on my door, and got blood on my hand from it. Someone knocking on my door, and he had a Liverpool top on. I just smacked him and dropped him to the floor. Cop-outs are gobshites, every single one of them. He must have heard me on the channel as he's walking past my house and knocked on my door, just dropped him.
Does he look like that?
Yeah. No, he's a lot bigger than that. He looked like Drago out of Rocky Paul. I just dropped him. You know what I mean? Don't talk to me when I'm on the Toffee Blue cast.
Made of iron, Dan.
No, as much as I love that story and it sounded really good, my charger was going on my laptop, so I had to run upstairs and get it.
LTL went 1-1, by the way. Let's see. And yeah, someone's knocking at Dan's door. Yeah, it was Slot. Was it Slot?
Didn't even. Do you know what? I feel sorry for him because I didn't even have my boxing gloves on. It would have took the cushion away. You know what I mean? So I hate him for these big boys here. Yeah, that's what I do, mate. Cop-outs are gobshites. You know what I mean? And we fight with all of our might for the boys in the royal blue jersey. And we fight with all of our might for the boys in the royal blue jersey. Cop-outs are gobshites.
Billy, they're not small shirts, mate. He's swole.
I love this game. I really do love this game. I can't wait for tomorrow. It's massive. And if we win, oh my days, if we win, they're going to hate it. They're just going to hibernate. We've got a chance in this derby. You've got Jack Grealish, left wing. He's going to destroy them. Illiman and Jai, right wing. Dewsbury Hall's going to be in a derby, I'm telling you. Number 10. Beto's going to be a bull. Go on and get, mate. I'm excited. I really am. We've got a decent team for this, Paul, and we have got a decent team. And if they beat us, which I don't think they will, they've spent millions. We haven't, and we will do eventually now going forward, and we'll get better than them eventually. But it's a free hit for me. I'm ready for this. Let's do this.
There you go. You got love for your vid as well that you made.
Danny is a legend, yeah.
And I was going to say just before we go. Oh, go on.
I've got one killer thing before we go.
Go on.
You can chuck yours on after because I feel like yours will be a good end of the show thing. But in the comments, let us know quick now. What would be your pump you up song to get you positive for the derby? Paul?
Oh.
You'll probably be like Westlife, Mandy. Crying because you're scared.
Oh, God, what would it be? No, I love a bit of Republica ready to go.
Yeah.
That'd be all right, I think. Obviously, Z Cars on there. Throw them in the comments. Scout says Z Cars. Of course, yeah. But that's standard. There she goes. Is now a staple of pre-match.
Yep. Mine's Rocky, like the video as well. Rocky getting in his car and Adrian at the top of the stairs saying, "You can't win, Rocky, you can't win." And he gets in and it's like, "You're not indestructible." Yeah, that's the song, isn't it? There's no easy way out. There's no shortcut home. Woo! That's the song. Rocky getting in that car.
That's on fire. Ready. Yeah, all that.
Desire. That's the one. That's what gets me pumped. What else have we got?
That'd be class. Ace of Spades. I don't know. Let the bodies hit the floor. Simple Minds. I don't know too much of.
I'll listen to these after the show.
Guess what? Well, that's why they call it the blues. Call it the blues. Danny said, "Come on, feel the noise." What about 8-bit of ACDC? Bit of ACDC? Bit of ACDC and Thunderstruck.
Wild Boys, Duran. Wild Boys! That'd be good. Random, but I'll just chuck loads of songs on before
There's tons. Oh, tons. So, yeah.
Paul, what was you going to finish the show on then, mate?
What I was going to do, I was just going to show, Muse, bit of Muse. I was just going to show our current league table for the five-a-side competition where we had 5 players, if people don't remember. We chose 5 players. Me and Dan are in a little bit of competition. We chose alternately. Obviously, nothing changed because of Villa being 0-0. And so the current league table, where are you? And there we go. So if you can see yourself on there, that's everybody. We have a good 13 people tied for the lead. It could have gone alphabetical, but Peter McCann's top. Janet Shelley.
21? Am I on 21?
No, you're not on 21. That's the number that you are in the position.
No, I mean, I'm on 21st, 21st.
You are 21st, yeah. See, we're not as good as everyone watching. Danny Ellis, 10. Emma, 10. You know, Roy Nixon, 10.
Emma's always
Eltel on 9, just behind European places. You know, to be fair, Rod is trying to get the bottom position. I'm not. So
Rod was on 1, which makes me feel better. That makes me feel better. He's on 1, but do you know what? I'm a little bit good that I'm not winning because I actually felt like I did good when I picked my players. So.
There's time. There is time though. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
And as Paul said, when this comes to an end, people, and we've got a winner, we'll only do it for so long, and then we'll probably chuck another little competition in just to make it different ones and stuff.
End of November. This finishes end of November. So
end of November.
And then there'll be a decent prize. We'll get you a decent prize as well, whoever wins. But it's going to be me or Dan anyway. So, you know.
Well, it's not the way you've got me there. Bloody hell. I won't be at the top. I won't run away with this.
Hearts on fire.
Anyways, up, baby, when you're in that position. And I suppose I've got to get my head down for this next game. Hopefully my players will do well for me. But, we are... Thanks to Paul for doing that competition. He has got it's a mission, by the way, to Paul to do. But that's
not when we're drawing 0-0 and not scoring any frigging goals. So tomorrow we score 3-2. This score 6, like Paul said, or there'll be assists and goal points everywhere.
So let's just score loads of goals just to make Paul really stressed to have to write about 100 things down on the computer. Let's do this, people. That is the end of the show, people. That is the end. Thanks for all your lineups and thanks for your score predictions. Do keep supporting the Toffee Bluecast. We do want to get to 10,000 subscribers. We feel like we need to. And I'll tell you a reason why. If we're on 10,000, it makes the channel look better, more appealing, and we can get better guests. We did have the stadium guy on, thanks to Lulu. Shout out to her last time. But when these people look at the channel, when you ask people, it needs to be a decent channel. And you all need to get behind us to make the Toffee Bluecast have loads of subscribers, loads of followers, and be doing well. So it's worth these like ex-footballers and stuff coming on. And we'll keep pushing to give you best content we can give you. We really will. But thanks for supporting us. Try and share things on whatever you've got. Share it on your Facebook. Share it on whatever you can. Twitter, YouTube. Do keep supporting us. But the main thing for us is that it's just bringing loads of Everton fans together, and it does that every show. So I hope you're enjoying it. And tomorrow, baby, I'll be live straight after the game. Paul's not going to this one, so we'll be live straight with me, I presume, won't you, Paul?
I will be in some capacity wherever
if I can find
am.
him.
Head in a bucket somewhere or something. I've no idea. We'll see. So yeah, I'll be around. I'll be around.
He's bluffing. He knows we're going to win. He's bluffing. I'm telling you, he's getting ready to celebrate with me. We're going nuts when we win this derby, people. That is the end of the show. Thanks for everyone for coming on. 1 hour and 11 minutes, but it's a derby. Of course, we've gone a bit longer. Up the Toffees. Tomorrow is War Day. When you wake up, I want you to eat a Mars bar. I want you to have your Weetabix. And I want you to put your probably sweatband on or something like that, or your Rambo band to get ready for this, because we have got a massive... I was going to dress up for this derby, Paul, but I didn't have the outfit. Maybe next derby.
Save it for the reaction.
Yeah, good point, actually. That is it, people. If we win, you'll be seeing me come on as Rambo, I'm telling you. Right, have a boss one. We will see you tomorrow. 12:30, kick off the derby. It's here. Time, baby. It's time. They're getting it. Paul's... You're confident, Paul. Confident.
Confident now.
We're doing it.
We're going to win.
Have a boss one, people.